If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 11 of the Career Mode RTG here on FIFA 16, the return to glory with Nottingham Forest. We're hoping to bounce back today from the rather disgraceful defeat we got to Preston North End at the end of the last episode. We got absolutely thumped for the first time in this series. It hadn't happened before. We'd only lost one game previously, I believe, and that was only a slim defeat, and then we got just trounced by PNE. So we're going to try and bounce back, although our next opponent is pretty strong. It's Middlesbrough, and they're obviously one of the better sides in the Championship. Stuart Downing at cam, and Adoma out wide, who has a lot of pace. Middlesbrough will be challenging us full promotion as well this season when it comes to the top of the table. But Britta Sombolonga tries to get us off to a good start, but a good save by Mayas makes it remain 0-0 after 5 minutes. But we continue to be on top in the opening few moments. As you can see, 10 minutes in, Sombolonga racing through yet again into Henry Lansbury. Nice little return ball to Britta Sombolonga, and a tidy little finesse finish into the back of the net. That's Nottingham Forest 1, Middlesbrough 0. We couldn't have asked for a better response really from the players after the game against PNE. However, 3 minutes later, Middlesbrough have a chance, flicked on through, good save, and somehow Zuccolini can't turn in the free ball into the back of the net. It dropped so kindly to him. All he needed to do was turn it home first time. He tried to take a touch, it was too heavy, and it took it straight back to Doris de Vries. Very big let off for us. Renato Sanchez though gets it around the corner to Nelson Oliveira, squeezes the line between onside and offside, tucks it away though. The goal counts with 2-0 up, and then in stoppage time at the end of the first half, we're going to have another chance here from Chris Burke on the edge of the box. Really well struck, but Mayas again makes a very good save, and he's been the difference so far. We could be out of sight by this point if it weren't for the Middlesbrough goalkeeper. Still having chances in this first half. Again, down the left-hand side, Henry Lansbury into Lehigh, into Renato Sanchez, deflected and just over the top of the bar. Thought it was going to nestle into that top corner. Wasn't to be, but we do get a corner, and Henry Lansbury will take it. In it comes, going to try and get it on target with Mancian, but Zuccolini wins the header, drilled immediately back in, and then drilled again immediately by Britta Sombolonga into the top left corner. Lovely ball in, second time round from Henry Lansbury. The corner wasn't the best, but as it floated back in, or back out technically to him, hits it really hard and low first time, and the strike from Sombolonga on his left foot first time is very impressive. Beating 3 defenders and the goalkeeper yep, we'll roll with it. Beating 3 defenders and then the goalkeeper into the top corner. Henry Lansbury so unfortunate not to make it 4 with a wonder strike there, coming back off the bar a few minutes from time. We made a change. Chris Cohen came on for Henry Lansbury. He was getting a little bit tired now. Christian Stuani breaks into the box. Could have squared it across, decided to pull it back to Stuart Downing. Very well taken shot that comes back off the post, and Adoma puts it home to make it 3-1, which was the score of choice in yesterday's Valencia Career Mode series, with all 3 games ending as 3-1, and we get a 3-1 result here in the Career Mode RTG. Fortunately though, this 3-1 victory, as was the case with the majority of the games yesterday, goes our way, and we jump into the next game against Cardiff, who again, a side that should be threatening for promotion back to the Premier League, although they haven't had the best of time of things. Previous to the time they actually got into the BPL, they were always there and thereabout in the playoffs, or for challenging for the automatic promotion spots, but it took them forever to actually get promoted. We're having to play a bit of a rotation side here because of the nature of the fixture list at away from home. I was going to say Ninian Park. It's not Ninian Park, is it? Ninian Park's where Palace, where Cardiff used to play. What is the name of their ground now? It escapes me. I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comment section down below. But we are playing away from home in South Wales. That one we know for sure. Tyler Walker breaks away from the defenders here, slets it through for Sam Byram. Scored a couple of goals for Leeds against Wolves the other day, and gets us off to a great start here with a finish after 25 minutes. I'm not sure whether it was on target initially. It did take the slightest of touches off the defender's chest as it came in, turned inside and then almost turned away from goal. And it did brush the defender's chest there as he dived in. But I can't tell from either angle, whether it was going in, whether it was going to hit the woodwork, whether it was going wide before it took that touch. Regardless, it ended up into the back of the net, which I guess is the most important thing, no matter how it ends up getting there. So we are 1-0 up. They come close, though, to getting themselves an equaliser, hitting the woodwork just after the half-hour mark, but we're able to calmly come away with it. Into the beginning of the second half we go. They're on the attack here again, Cardiff. Brilliant tackle by Chris Cohen. They will try and catch them on the counter, but Cohen gives the ball straight away back to O'Keefe. Here's Rolls again, and you could just tell as that lunging leg came in from Matt Mills, it was a very sluggish tackle. He was always going to go down there, the Cardiff man, and you can see from the replay, just that big, long, lunging leg. It's such a clumsy tackle. It was definitely a penalty. I'm really disappointed with Matt Mills for not being better in the tackle there. He came to me with a message, actually, earlier on in the season saying, "Boss, I'm not playing enough." So I played him in this one rather than one of the other youngsters we've got, and he gave away a penalty to give Cardiff an equaliser just after half-time. So not necessarily putting himself in my good books here, Matt Mills, complaining, and then when he does play, making mistakes. But we'll continue on, try and get ourselves a winner if we can. Corner into Ebesilio, but his shot is well saved and pushed clear by the goalkeeper, which was crucial because there was a man there waiting to slot it home into an empty net had he just dropped it right in front of him. But it was a good save by Keeps, and we continue on with the scoreline at 1-1. Deeper into the second half we go after the hour mark now. Really nice bit of football from Cardiff is wasted by Sardi. He really had to get that at least on target and work the goalkeeper. It was a really nicely worked move. They're doing the same again here. Kenwyn Jones and Sardi were linking up all the way throughout this game, in fairness. Forced him wide though, but then the defender trips over nothing. Kenwyn Jones with a really strong header that goes just past the post. We're living on thin ice, or walking on thin ice here right now. Sardi gets the tackle in on Kelvin Wilson, Jonathan Williams, sorry, but he's able to push forward. Cornet receives it from him, then into Tyler Walker. Nice touch to get around the defender. Not necessarily got the pace to get away, but the defender commits to the challenge early. Walker could have shot, but decided not to. Squares it across to Cornet, and that's 2-1 in the 84th minute, and that was enough to give us victory here against Cardiff. That was a very difficult game. Not easy by any stretch of the imagination, so I was delighted to come away with 3 points from that one, especially considering we got such a good result against Middlesbrough and it was such a difficult game against Cardiff. 4 points would have been acceptable from those two games. 6 points is exceptional from those two games. We come into the third game though against Blackburn Rovers. Starting on my stronger 11 here, as you can see, Renato Sanchez and Henry Lansbury returning to the centre of the park with Britt Sombolonga and Nelson Oliveira up top, despite the fact that Cornet seems to be doing well up top on loan. He obviously spent a while out injured, but has come back and regained or retained the partnership he had with Tyler Walker. They do work quite well together as a partnership, so I do tend to play Oliveira and Sombolonga together because they too work quite well as a pairing. Mancienne is going to get this into Renato Sanchez, though. He's going to get it across to Nelson Oliveira. Not the best of first touches, but he gets it out of his feet and has the first shot of the game, but it's well blocked by the defender. Jordan Ibe picks the ball up, though, from the resulting corner as it came free. Ali Adnan gets it around the corner to Renato Sanchez. He's going to cut inside and look to have a shot. It too, though, is well blocked by Grant Hanley, the defender, and we stay at 0-0 for now. All Nottingham Forest, though, in the opening stages of this game. Nelson Oliveira clean through. Again, not got the pace to get away, so had to turn inside and look for support. Finds a Sombolonga, who's going to return it to the Portuguese. His shot is well saved, though, by Eastwood, and it goes out for a corner, which we'll see coming up now. And Henry Lansbury takes it, whips it in. Eastwood comes and punches clear, which is very well done. But we're going to get it back in towards the box. Renato Sanchez recovers it, eventually gets it down. Gives it to Michael Mancienne, who's not the best on the ball, so I had to try and pass it off. Got it to Ali Adnan. He's going to try and work it on his left foot. Gives it a good old crack, and it comes back off the bar. He's got a wonderful left foot, Ali Adnan. Scored a cracker for us a couple of episodes ago. Unfortunately, not able to continue that run here with a shot coming back off the bar. Finally, Blackburn decided to get themselves into my half and have a chance. Guttery across to Mahoney. Mahoney with a shot. Comfortable save for Doris de Vries. Not to worry there, but they were on the attack again with 10 minutes to go. Throw from Tom Lawrence into Ched Evans. Ched Evans breaks inside the box into Mahoney again. Been heavily involved in everything that Blackburn did in these final few stages, but again, simple save for Doris de Vries. So we play out a 0-0 draw there. Goalkeepers and defenders just outplayed the attacking players in that game, and it ended up as a scoreless draw. So we'll head into the next episode tomorrow, where we have the Derby against Derby and a big Capital One Cup game against Newcastle United, as well as we look to progress through in that competition. We are still sat fourth in the table, though, well inside the playoffs by 4 points, as you can see. It's really tight, though, with all of the top 6 clubs for those top 2 automatic positions. Then there's a bit of a gap opening up to Brentford and Derby and Middlesbrough, etc., just outside those playoff positions. So we have to make sure we maintain our form if we want to be in with a shout of getting automatic promotion. Otherwise, it's the lottery of the playoffs for us. But that's going to be all for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, of course, and subscribe if you haven't already. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days, whether it be this series, the My Player series, or the Valencia Career Mode series. Obviously, as well, check the links in the description to Twitter and to Instagram and to Facebook and to the Twitch as well, where the Twitch. Well, I sound like an old person. Oh yes, go to the Twitter or the Facebook and the Twitch and follow me over there. And I'll be streaming tonight, yes. And feel free to check the No Identity merchandise store as well if you'd like a t-shirt. But for now, that's all from me. I'll see you next time. Good night.